Check, 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 check. Tell me if you can hear me okay. Check, 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 check. Can you tell me if you can hear me okay? Can you hear me? All right, perfect. Tell me if you can hear me in your mic now. It's pep band night. Yay, us. You're good? Now say something.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you gotta talk a little louder.
Check, check.
Turn it up a little bit. Now talk.
Check, check, check.
Better. Yep.
Check.
All right. Check, check, check.
Why are we in front of the camera?
Just duck down a little bit. That's our intro. We always zoom in on us for the intro. In 3, 2, 1. Welcome, Laker fans around the world. We're coming to you live from the Rupp Arena in Farmington tonight. I'm Lee Bernick, along with a new sidekick, Julie Bernick, who's filling in for George as he's serving a 1-game suspension for failing an IQ test. Julie, glad to have you here.
Thank you. It's exciting to be out.
All right, Julie, let's get right to the elephant in the room. With the firing on Sunday at Tom Thibodeau, do Laker fans have to worry about Bob Schwein making the leap and leaving us empty-handed? That's where you talk.
Solid question. That's a solid question. What's funny is we were actually at the game when Thibodeau got fired right after. I must say, I think Schwein's going to hold out for his super short commute to Prior Lake High School.
You're right. Too much stress, I too believe, at the professional level. Although he'd be about 3 years away from coaching DG3. Let's talk about the fantastic start he's off to this season.
Oh, it's unbelievable. It's just so fun to watch.
All right. Tuesday night, we had Duke in attendance. Make that Friday night, Duke was in attendance. Patino was there. The rafters were packed. Now tonight, Mankato State, I believe, is here taking a look at Sam Nissen.
Oh, how exciting is that?
Along with some other schools. So shout out to Sammy. Let's have a good game tonight. Prior Lake comes in 7-1, ranked second in the country. Farmington is 4-5, looking to make some noise here. They beat Lakeville North last year, and now looking to beat us this year. That's where you talk.
Oh, that sounds perfect.
All right. Joining us tonight is Kenzie. She'll be in the booth, and Abby will be in the truck bringing you all the instant replay you're used to seeing all season long. All the time has gone off the clock. We're getting ready for the introductions.
You should listen to me.
And
I didn't know you did that.
It is time for the national anthem. We're going to step aside for about 2 minutes. We're going to be back to you with the starting lineups following the national anthem. And I believe it's pep band night here, so you can probably hear it through our mics. Brace yourselves. Not bad. The pep band destroyed it. They played a beautiful rendition of the Star Spangled Banner. Once again, technical difficulties plagued us in the pregame, so we don't have everything set up for you tonight. There is no scoreboard camera, so we'll have to give you continuous updates with that. But I am sure that Kenzie will bring you all the action, and she can probably zoom on the scoreboard. Now, this.
And I'm more than happy to shout out the score periodically. That'd be a good thing for me to do.
Yes, absolutely. So it's a familiar starting lineup for the Lakers tonight. Sam Nissen. And actually, there's a slight change in the starting lineup. Looks like Nick Mullins is going to enter the starting lineup tonight. So it's going to be Nissen, DG3, Nick Mullins, Jaquise Jaycox, and Robert Jones. So out of the starting lineup tonight is Tyree. He did leave the game. We made note of that on Friday. Sounds like he had flu-like symptoms, and he is in street clothes tonight. Now, here tonight, we have some royalty. Believe it or not, he's known to millions, actually probably billions around the world. But on the Farmington side is Tony the Tiger. It's great, and he's hoping for a great night here. Starting lineups for Farmington, number 14, Jacob Borman. He's a 6'5 senior. Number 21, or we got 24, Eli Green. He's a 5'10 sophomore. Number 2, that's Jamison Schrum. He's a 6'2 senior. Number 25, Isaac Ask. He's a 6'3 10th grader. So 2 10th graders in the starting lineup. And also number 32, Max Bada. Gone from Farmington, last year's superstar, Caden Freetley. He's off to St. Mary's. And he's helping them improve their record from 0-21 to 2-20 this year. Julie, your thoughts on tonight's game? What are the 3 keys to victory?
Well, we're not going to turn the ball over. That's always super important in basketball, right?
It is always super important in basketball.
Take care of the basketball, right?
Take care. As
I know that. Stay out of foul trouble.
Stay out of foul trouble.
That's a good one.
That's always a good one.
And
one more. You got it. You got it.
I really like it when I see a lot of energy from the bench. I think it helps everybody out.
Perfect. All right. We got 18 minutes on the clock. We've got a crack officiating crew here tonight. They all look like they've played before.
Oh, can I give a shout out to Grace Mays, one of the team managers? I don't know all of them, but look at her over there working super hard.
She is working super hard. Speaking of shout outs, Jeff and Pam Petersmeyer live in Snowmass are watching the game tonight.
Oh, they're probably sitting at a fire with their feet up in a fuzzy blanket. We're here in Farmington listening to an amazing pep band.
Exactly. All right. Looks like Dawson's going to take the tip tonight. He's going against number 24, Eli Green.
Oh my gosh, you see the mascot over there? Did she zoom in on him?
Yeah, it's Tony the Tiger.
Tony the Tiger's here.
Tony the Tiger. All the stars are out. And we get a errant jump ball as the referee botches that one. Dawson smiles and laughs. Ball's up in the air. Dawson wins the tip, gets it over to Sam. Sam, crisp pass over to Nick Mullins, and now Mullins going to set the offense. He slides to Jaquise on the right side. He's working on number 25. That's Ask. Jaquise slides to his left in the lane. Picks it up top to Robert. Robert pumps it down low to Dawson. Intercepted, and that's a first turnover. Julie, that was one of your keys to the game.
Oh, but then Farmington answered immediately with another turnover.
Exactly. Jacob Borman got confused between his teammates and the official, threw it right to the official. The official must be scared of the ball. He dove out of the way. The ball rolls harmlessly out of bounds. Laker ball.
He is dressed in exactly the same colors.
Exactly. Now Jaquise back, picks up a screen from Robert. Robert rolls down to the basket. Nothing there. And so that's off Dawson's hands. That ball was tipped by Eli Green, and now Dawson recovers it, brings it back up at the logo. Slides to his right, pumps it over to Sam. Nissen's going to retreat back to the logo. In past years, we have seen Farmington try to slow it down, get like a 50-50 score, but I understand that this year they are a little quicker. Now we've got a second turnover as Prior Lake charged with a travel call. So 2 possessions, 2 turnovers, and that's been the story early for the Lakers this season. Fortunately for the Lakers, they tend to right the ship. Number 14, Borman with the ball now. He stands there, tries to work through his screen. Jaquise looks to take a charge, no call either way, which is a good no call. And now Borman gets it back. He slides to his left. He's in trouble now, knocked away by Sam. And Sam is going to get called for a ticky-tack foul call.
Early foul
Joe
call.
O'Connor, one of our main sponsors, sitting right in front of us, can't believe it. And he lets the expletives fly. Borman set to inbound. He's going to go in the backcourt to Eli Green. Now, Eli Green is listed at 5'10", but he is every bit as tall as Dawson, so he's no 5'10".
When do you lie about a thing like that in
Right.
basketball?
Well, he wants to be humble.
I mean, look at that. He's way taller than 5'10".
Exactly. Now, Asquith gets it over to Borman. Borman slides to his left. Good defense by the Lakers. Beautiful pass down low. Reverse layup rejected by the rim.
Just couldn't finish.
And that's number 32, Bata. After he gets rejected by the rim, to add insult to injury, he catches the ball, but he's out of bounds. Now Prior Lake showing a little bit of pressure as they come out with double pressure over to Mullins. Mullins splits a double, kicks it over Robert. Third turnover, third possession, as that pass was too low for Dawson to handle. 25 spins to the lane, lays it in.
Nice
Isaac
move.
Ask, quick basket. And Lakers, we're 2 minutes into this game, haven't taken a single shot yet. That's where you talk.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm just shocked right now, but we're just going to warm up here. It was cold. That wind is freezing out there.
Exactly. Now Sam in the corner with the ball, throws it back up top to DG3. 3 ball on the way. Short, rims out. Rebound, Bata. Bata slides it over up to Borman. Borman's got it. He picks a screen, and around the horn they go. 3 ball from the corner. That's 25. Isaac Ask. He knocks it down. It's 5-0 Farmtucky. Long pass up court. Beautiful pass from Jaquise down low to Robert Jones. Layup in and good. And the shutout is over. Prior Lake has broken through. 5-2. Now back with it. That's Schrum with the ball. He slides it back to Borman. Borman pumps it on the low block. And they're not afraid to work the inside tonight. Now that's Ask to the rim, or make that Green. Layup in and good. Eli Green with the basket. Now long pass
There
back
we
to
go.
Dawson.
Boom.
Two-handed tomahawk. And now we're going end to end. So much for slowing things down. The pace is frantic. That's Green back with it now. Working on Jaquise up top. He's got a height advantage there. Now slides it over to 25 Ask. Ask pumps it over. That's Schrum with it now. Long pass over to Borman. Borman slides to his right. Picked up by Jaquise outside the arc. Almost turns it over. 25 with it now. That's Ask. Ask feeds it to Green. Green drives baseline on Robert. Beautiful backdoor pass. Rejected by Robert Jones. Beautiful pass up to Nick Mullins from Garcia. Mullins to the hoop, and he is fouled. That foul is going to be on Schrum. Team second, Schrum first, and Mullins with a chance for the three-point play and a chance to tie.
That was a big, strong, solid move by Mullins there.
Julie, a slow, struggling start, and now they've exploded
Boom.
for 6 points, seventh coming in the last minute. If we can average 7 a minute, that taco's back in play. Mullins misses a free throw, though, so it's only 6 points in the last minute. Rebound, Schrum. He's got Borman on his right, Green down low on the left side, and now they've got number 25. That's Ask, or make that Bata. He's posting up now, slides it over to Green. Green working on Jones. He thinks about the 18-footer. Instead, he's going to drive back, reset at the top of the arc. Swings it wide over to Ask. Ask now to Borman. Borman drives in the lane, back to Ask. Beautiful backdoor cut. Rejected by Robert Jones. That's his second block. Green comes down with the rebound. He throws it hard off the back iron. Rebound, Jones. Long pass up court to Nick Mullins. Mullins grabs it, flings it in the corner. Nissen, 3 ball from the corner. Good! Lakers lead. Lakers with their first lead of the night, 9-7. If you're just joining us, our scoreboard camera is broke, and now they got a man wide open down low, but Jaquise rotates over nicely. Turnaround jumper. That's good from Borman, tied at 9. 13:55 to go in a fast-paced first half. Now Mullins has the ball, top of the arc, slides it over to Jaquise on the left wing. He's got Garcia posting up, trying to get it to him. Instead, he goes long cross-court pass for Nissen. Nissen's now got Garcia posting up on the right wing, and instead Nissen's going to retreat. He's working on Schrum, looks to drive in the middle, kicks it out to Mullins. Mullins with it. He drives in the middle, throws a beautiful pass into the leg of Schrum, and then knocks it away out of bounds. So 4th Laker turnover. We're going to get some substitutions now for Farmington. Number 3, Freetley set to check in. He's the younger brother of Caden Freetley, who we mentioned earlier, who won't be tormenting us this year. And also number 5, Herthaus. Schrum now with the ball as Freetley slides to his right. Mullins applying some pressure. Nothing there for Schrum. Here comes the double from Jones, picked up nicely by Schrum. Over to Freetley. Freetley splits a double, passes it low on the right wing. Back up top to Freetley. Prior Lake applying some heavier pressure here. Now cross-court pass. Green, 3 ball on the way as Jones closes out. That's hard off the back iron. Rebound on the floor, picked up by Jaquise. He's got Robert up in front of him, doesn't see him in time. Kicks it down to him now. Jones on the low block, pumps it out. Nissen, 3 ball, doesn't hesitate. Short, and then goes over the rim and in. Nissen's got 6 of the 12. Lakers on fire early. 12-9 Just under 13 to go here in the half. And now Jones with the steal, almost a steal. Green gets it long, pass down court. And we're going to get, that's going to be Jaquise with a foul. That's going to be team second. And it was a beautiful pass down to Herthouse, and he just missed the layup.
Oh, yeah, I can't even.
Thank you, Julie.
It's wide open. Just wide open. Just missed it.
Wide open. Just missed it, but he gets
Just-
fouled on the play. He's going to the line to shoot 2. Herthouse at the line. First free throw coming. And if you think Herthouse looks young, he's not. He's a senior. So he's got that baby face to match Mullins. They should guard each other. First free throw, no good. Second free throw coming. Second free throw on the way. That one is in and good. 12-10 Lakers, 12:48 to go. Now Farmington showing some pressure over to Nissen. He's doubled up top. And we're going to get a timeout call, Lakers. Good call by Bob Schweim.
Well, it's 12. Lakers have 12. Farmington with 10. But that scoreboard's backwards. If you're here. I just want you to know
we are the guests since we are in Farmington.
we're the guests.
They're excellent hospitality here. All right, Julie, in this timeout, let's take a look at the clothes the coaches are wearing tonight, and let's get some preliminary estimates for best dressed.
Well, I have to say this. The Farmington coach, and I don't know that we've ever gone across borders, but on that bench over there, he's got exact same burnt orange sweater vest that's Argyle with black and gray, and yeah, it's just it's so bad it's good.
So bad it's good. That's what we look for in best dressed.
I mean,
could Farmington be the first coach ever to win
well, I don't know. I gotta
best
move over
dressed?
To the Lakers too, but
back to live action.
very generic.
Jaquise outside the arc. Throws a long cross-court pass to Nissen, back up top to Mullins. He's got Jaquise with him, uses him. High pass there. Jaquise 3-ball on the way. No good. Hard off the back iron. Rebound Garcia. He's got one dunk tonight, and that's it so far, and one shot. Spins in the lane. Turn around. Good. He's got 4.
That's a great move.
There's no stopping DG3 tonight. And that's Green back with it. He slides it over to Borman. Borman cuts around up top. Nothing there. Make that Freetley. Over to Hertos. Now to Schrum. Schrum with it. He's doubled up top and has nowhere to go with it. Good defense by the Lakers tonight. And now Schrum posting up Green to the rack. Beautiful pass into Hertos. Up over Jones. No good. Rebound Garcia. And here come the Lakers looking to extend that lead. Tell you what, Farmington will be right in it if they can make their bunnies. Now they go. Beautiful pass from Garcia. Down low to Robert Jones. Robert Jones shot no good. Foul on the play, and I believe that's going to be on number 2, Schrum. That's where you talk.
Oh, I don't know if that's 1 or 2 on him, but he's kind of moseying over to the coach, thinking he's going to have to come out and take a little break.
Yep, that's his second. You are correct. See, if you look where it says player and then foul on the scoreboard, that tells you.
I missed the Prior Lake one where it has all the numbers and all the points and all the fouls. So now that I know where to look, I'll keep looking there.
All right, Mullins out, O'Connor in, and Joe slides forward in his seat to get a better look. Jones' first free throw in and good. Second free throw coming. It is up, and that is hard off the back iron. Nobody goes for the rebound except for Jaquise, but it's tapped over. Borman finally comes up with it. Everybody just stood there thinking,
I know,
maybe he's got 3 free throws.
Yeah, 3, 4.
But it's a cold Tuesday night in Farmington. Now Schrum to the rack, floater, no good. Air ball, rebound, Nissen. And here come the Lakers. He's got numbers, and instead slides it over to Garcia. Garcia up top, beautiful cross-court pass back up to Nissen. Hit O'Connor down low, now O'Connor with it. Nobody posting up, out to Garcia. Passes on the 3, forces it down low, and that's going to be a turnover as number 21, Hushka, just in the game comes up with it. And for the second time tonight, Farmington takes a Laker turnover and turns it right back to him. Jones goes in for the layup. He's fouled on the play. He's going to go back to the line.
Jaquise started that whole thing. He came behind that boy, tipped it down to our side.
Yes.
The other way. I guess.
And Jaquise really picked it up in the last game. He had 8 points and definitely his best game of the year. Jones' free throw trickles in, and now Lakers on a 14-2 run.
Yeah, I think his speed's going to do well today.
Exactly. They're up 18-10, just under 11 minutes to go here in the first half. That's Ask with it now. He pumps it down low to Hertus. He turns, passes on the wide open 3, and so does Ask. So back-to-back wide open looks for Farmington. They passed on both of them. Now Hertus. He swings it over to Green. He had the three also, didn't take it. So Farmington looking to push it down low, showing good patience here. Schrum with it on the right wing. He picks up a screen as Ask rolls to the basket. Now over to Hertus. Hertus with it, back to Schrum. Two-man game here, and Schrum's got to be careful. And we're going to get a foul on the floor on DG3. That's going to be his first, team third. If you're just joining us, 10:30 to go here in the first half. Scoreboard camera inoperative tonight. Nobody should be surprised.
User error.
We've had equipment issues all season long, and even the setup tonight was not pretty. Now let's Ask. Drives in. Shot. Floater. Good. Isaac Ask on the scoreboard.
Lakers have 18. Farmington 12.
Nissen back with it. He's got Jones posting up down low. Instead slides it up top to Jaquise. Now DG3 with it. Over to O'Connor. He's looking to drive baseline, pumps it down to Jones. Beautiful pass down there. Jones turns, faces the basket, and misses the bunny. Rebound Ask. He slides it over to Schrum. And Schrum is definitely taking over at point guard duties. He gets it quickly up to Ask and pulls Jones all the way out. So Jones playing man on Ask. They got Green in the corner. Schrum with it. You still got Green. Now hits him. He's going to get a kick ball on Robert Jones as he was looking to feed that ball down low to Ask. So it's going to stay Farmington ball. Farmington in their home dark uniforms, moving from our right to left. Prior Lake in their road whites, moving from our left to right. And Julia, are you surprised we've only seen the gray uniforms once this year?
Our gray uniforms, Lakers? Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, that'd be ours. Yeah,
I know. I'm just going to be honest. I didn't notice that we've even worn them once.
Yeah, we were over the other night. Now a steal from Dawson. He gets it up to Garcia.
Boom.
And Garcia, we'll call that a dunk. I mean, it was barely a dunk, but it's still a dunk. Now Borman back. Drives in the lane. Kick out. Three ball from Ask in the corner. That shot rattles around the rim. Sam did a great job of taking a charge that wasn't called there as the ref spots that one. And now Farmington, great save there. O'Connor runs it down in the corner. Beautiful pass to Robert Jones. Two-handed dunk, and the fans are on their feet. It's just not fair.
That was the wildest basketball we've seen in a while.
Farmington a little sloppy with the ball tonight, but Prior Lake applying big pressure all night long. Now Green with it. Lakers up 10, biggest lead of the night. Green's got Schrum with him. Slides it to him. Now Borman slides down low. Schrum back with it. He feeds it to Hertus. Hertus working on Jaquise. He drives in the lane. Turnaround not there. Good D by Jaquise as he rebuffs him. And now Schrum with it. They're going to reset again as Schrum lows down. Hertus rolls down low. Back to Green. Now Schrum swings it wide to Ask. Ask over to Borman in the corner. Borman dribbles back up top. Swings it wide. Hertus three ball on the way. Bangs that home. O'Connor couldn't do anything more. He had a hand in his face, but Hertus buried the three. Now Jaquise with it at the logo. Barking out the signal. Jones cutting down low. Slides it over to Sam. And now Jones comes up top to get the ball. Mullen set to check back in. Garcia with the ball. Power move in the lane. And we're going to get a jump ball on Farmington.
And they're happy about that.
The good news is that could have been a travel. The bad news is the possession arrow points to Farmington. So we get the possession arrow back.
Jaquise is out now for a few minutes.
Yeah, Jaquise hits the bench. Mullins checks back in, and I believe Jaquise will come in about 4 minutes, and Sam will get a little break. Now that's Borman with it. Swings it over to Schrum. Schrum looking for a screen from Green, doesn't get it. Now drives baseline. Floater on the way in, and good. That's 5 straight for Farmington. They've cut the lead to 22-17. And ending a big streak. Now Robert Jones turns it over. That ball is intercepted, gets it up to Green. He tries to split the double team in the lane, ripped away by O'Connor. Nice defensive play there.
Defense.
And for the third time tonight, a Laker turnover is answered with a Farmington turnover. Nissen to the lane, looking for goaltending, nothing there. As the referee's having a tough night here tonight.
Don't know that they've seen such fast basketball in a while over here. What do you think?
I'm not sure what game they're watching, but it's definitely not this one. They've missed some good calls tonight. They've made some bad ones. But we still like them, right?
Joe O'Connor.
Exactly. Freely back into the game, sends it into the backcourt to Borman. Borman back to Freely. Two-man game evolving. Now he gets a screen. Goes by Nissen. Baseline. Pull-up. Floater. No good. Rebound. Carson Scheller. Back comes Nissen with the ball. Gets it over to Scheller. Scheller does not hesitate on the three. Good. Nice. It was good the moment it left his hand. Leads back to 8. Now Borman Slides it over. That's Hartus with the ball as he gets it back to Schrum. Farmington's offense is a little stagnant tonight, not so they can do against the bigger team. That's bad. A 3-ball in the corner. He knocks it down.
Huh.
I'll tell you what, they're hanging tough. Nissen quickly up to O'Connor. He doesn't hesitate on the 3. Rims out. No good. Rebound. Mullins tracks it down in the corner. Drives baseline. Off the back iron. No good. Rebound Garcia. That's in, and that is good. Beautiful alley-oop there from Mullins to Garcia. And Laker lead back at 7. 27-20. 6:35 to go. And we are going to get an offensive foul on the floor. That is going to be on – who's that going to be on? That's going to be on number 20-something. It's either on Green or Ask. Only 20's on the floor. Oh, make that 32. That's going to be on Max Bada, his first, team third. So not many fouls being called tonight. Oh, sorry. The good news is Julie's doing a great job of filling in for George. She's picking up right where he usually leaves off by texting during his segues.
No, I actually did a good job setting up the cable when we got here.
Exactly. Now Scheller, wide to Mullins, over to O'Connor in the corner. Tries to feed it down low. That's knocked out of bounds by Schrum. Nice little play there. His dad is screaming for the pump fake. O'Connor inbounds. That's Sam with the ball. He's working on number 3, Freetley. Little crossover fancy move at the logo. He's going to get a screen from Scheller. Drives around. Now sets up back up top to Garcia. Garcia's gone the whole way so far for the Lakers between the legs. Pull up 3 on the way. Oh. And he is hammered on the 3-ball by number 14, Borman. Not only is he hammered, the shot was already off the back iron before Borman ran right through him like a football player.
Yeah, it was like a game of Red Rover. Send number 14 over.
Speaking of football, Julie, what did you think of that national championship game last night?
That was a good one. It was weird to watch it at the end because I had to watch The Bachelor first.
Yes.
So, but The Bachelor this season is a former pro football player.
Oh,
yeah.
Jesse Palmer's back?
No. This is actually Colton. Played for maybe the Chargers.
Okay.
So it was kind of like watching a football game.
Garcia, first free throw, no good. Second free throw, good. Third free throw coming.
Actually, after the game, it made me look up where Clemson was. It's actually in a town called Clemson.
Oh, there you go. Who knew?
Who knew?
All right, now Jaquise looks like he's set to check back in as Garcia knocks down the third free throw. And as we predicted, Nostradamus not here tonight, but we're pretty good on that call. In comes Jaquise, out goes Sam for his 2 to 3 minute break. Lakers up 9, 29-20, 6:06 to go here in the first half on a cold and blustery night from Farmington. Now 21 into the game. That's Hushka with the ball. Drives by Jaquise. He's got a man wide open in the corner, but sees him late. Reverse layup in and good. That's number 25, Ask. Nice pass there from Hushka. Now Mullins back quickly. Slings it to Jaquise in the corner up top to Garcia. He's got a smaller man on him, but instead slides it over to Mullins. Mullins backpedals his way. Barks out for a screen. No screen comes. So Mullins slides niftily down the right side. Now crosses over to the left.
I hear people yelling mouse in the house.
And now Mullins to the rack. Rejected out of bounds. And that is number 25. Make that 32. Bada with the rejection. And now back into the game is number 24, Eli Green, who's going to replace Dylan Freetley. Freetley, son of Shell Ray Freetley, one of our biggest fans, also known as Farmington Mom back in the day. Now they go up high to Garcia. He spins in the lane, off the back iron. No good. Rebound tapped around. 2 Farmington players down. One looks like he tore an ACL. Now Schrum back with it, but he's got nobody to pass to as Lakers are all back on defense. And we have an injury timeout on the floor as Bada goes down hard.
He looks okay.
And checking in for him is going to be Hartus.
Oh, but we got some Lakers coming in now as well.
Also checking back in for the Lakers. We're getting mass substitutions here as Nissen, Veldman, and Robert Jones check in. O'Connor, Mullins, Garcia out. So Veldman's first look of the night. And he is still, I don't know if he's still threatening to move to Burnsville or not, but he's definitely wearing their shoes in what could only be a message to the coaching staff.
Oh, my goodness. Did you just see this underneath the basket?
And now we're going to get a foul underneath the basket. That might be on Jaquise, which I believe is going to be his second.
Well, yeah, but I tell you what, it's like the old bus stop game. The guy was yanking on him, and then he retaliated, and he got caught.
I don't know what bus stop you went
to,
when
you're
but
at the bus stop, and then one person pushes one, and then they push the other, and then
not really, but things are a lot rougher in Bloomington than they were in South Florida. Now that's 21. Hushka with the ball. He had the nice assist earlier. He slides it wide to Green. Green checks, throws it back up top to Schrum. Out comes Jaycox, back to Green. And now here comes number 21, Hushka, cutting back. Now Ask with the ball. He hands it off to Schrum in a slow 1920s basketball style. And we're going to get a foul. That's going to be on Jaquise. That's going to be number 3. And he might have to take a seat here.
He's going to have to. Well, I don't even know if the coaches know that it's his third.
Garcia set the check back in. They've got 2 guards out there already.
I see the coaches looking.
And it's
there's sign language.
And the Lakers go from 3 guards without Tyree tonight. Now they've got 3 6'10" guys. So height, definite advantage here. And that is Hushka clunking the 3 ball. Rebound, Ask. He gets it. He went up high. Had good leverage on Garcia there. And now that's Schrum with it. He slides it over to Green. Green takes a power dribble to his right. Looks to slide inside. Throws a high pass to Schrum. Schrum corrals it. Gets it over to Hushka. Looking for her to get it back. Now Schrum does. In the lane. Kick out. That's Ask with it. Drives baseline. Turns around. Garcia cuts him off nicely. And he throws a beautiful pass that's kicked right back to him by number 21. That's Hushka. And now Schrum trying to back down Nissen. Here comes a double from Garcia. And Farmington's going to have to reset. 29-22, 4-14 in an actually low foul, low whistle first half. That's moving along quickly. Green passes on the 3. Looking to drive as Schrum rolls to the basket. Now they feed it to him. It's going to be off the hands of Robert Jones. Quick hands there. And it is going to be a Farmington ball. If you're just joining us, Julie Bernick filling in for George Nussbaum, serving a 1-game suspension for failing an IQ test.
I think George is probably traveling for work, if I had to guess.
Maybe, maybe not.
But I don't want to let people know that Michelle's home possibly without strong George protecting her. So we don't know. We don't know where George is.
Could be either. Now Green to the rack, ripped away by Garcia. Good block there. Veldman comes up with the ball. And Lakers don't have numbers, so Veldman's going to slow it down, slide it over to Nissen. Scheller, 3 ball. He's got 1. Now he's got 2.
Good job.
6 points for Scheller off the bench tonight. He's got 2 threes. Nissen's got 2 threes. And now back quickly comes number Hushka. And nobody picked him up. He had an easy elbow free throw line shot. Now Scheller, third one. That one looks short off the front iron. Rebound Schrum. And now here comes Farmington with numbers. Hushka with it, passes on the 3, gets back to Schrum. He's wide open in the corner, drives baseline on Veldman, kicks it all the way back up top. Good defense there by the Lakers. Down low to Green. He's got Schrum up top, and Farmington slowing the possession game down. It's been a quick game, but the score has been low. 32-24, Lakers on top. That taco is not in jeopardy tonight.
It's crazy, absolutely. I did hear someone wanted to know if the Lakers offer discount drinks at the Tiki.
Well, as you know, for all Tiki Bar followers, all drinks are free there.
Oh, always free.
Always free.
Night, including lemonade and iced tea.
Yes. Now Nissen back with it. He's going to take over at point, slides to his left. He's got Jones and Scheller up top. DG3 works through a 2-man pick, and they've posted up Scheller down low. Garcia now has Jones rolling to the basket. Instead, he's going to drive, taking himself off the backboard. No good. Rebound, fought for on the floor. Garcia gets his own rebound and lays it in.
Nice job.
Scheller did a nice job tying up Borman there. Or make that Freetley. And the ball rolled right to DG3. Now around Scheller, they go. Beautiful pass down low to Green. Rejected from behind by Garcia. Doesn't like the call.
Let's see who's going to get that call.
And that's going to be his second team.
Nope. They gave it to 41. Yep.
Oh, Scheller picks up the foul. As Garcia continues to receive the star treatment he's received all season long. The fans want to say, hey, they're paying their money to see him. Green free throw, nowhere near. As it clangs harmlessly off the back iron, then the shot clock. Referee has to scramble to pick it up. Out comes Ask. In comes, for the first time tonight, number 30. That is Jake Kutchenauer. He's a 5'11", 10th grader. So Farmington's youth movement. Out comes Freetley. And in came number somebody for him. Second free throw, also no good.
It's number 30 that just came in, the kid with the pale pink shoes.
Yes.
Played a little JV, I noticed.
Exactly. Now, there is some good shoe game being displayed by Farmington tonight. If only their basketball game was as good. Lakers up 10. Now Nissen with it, working on the left wing. Up top comes DG3. Jones down low, looking for the post. Sam slides in the lane, kicks it out corner. Veldman, 3 ball on the way. No good. Hard off the iron. Rebound. Kochichur, who just checked into the game, gets it over to Schrum, and back comes Schrum. He's at the timeline. Long pass up to Hartus. Hartus working on O'Connor, who checked in for the Lakers. And now Schrum over to Green. Green feeds a beautiful pass down low to Hartus. He slips by Nissen and lays it in. Tell you, Lakers having a hard time pulling away. They've got the lead and they're in control, but they're not pulling away. Up top, Veldman passes on the 3. Now spins in the lane, slides it over to Nissen. Nissen, he's 2 for 3 tonight with 2 threes. Now slides it over to Garcia. Here comes Horns from the Lakers. Garcia turns, faces the basket, looks to take it himself. Now does. 18-footer, rims out, no good. Nobody there to rebound for the Lakers. And it's Schrum who pulls it down and slowly brings it up court. We're almost at halftime, Julie. Only 1:15 to go here in the first half.
This is flying by.
Lakers with an 8-point lead. Farmington with the ball. That's Hartus with it. He's a threat to shoot from there. He slides it over to Hushka. Hushka back up top to Schrum. And Farmington discontent to kill some clock as they're showing good patience here. Hartus, 3-ball on the way. Nowhere near the net.
It looked good till it didn't.
O'Connor comes down with it, races up court, slings it over to Veldman through his hands. He picks it back up. Nissen fakes a 3 and now dribbles it off his leg, picks it back up. He calls for up. Here comes one of the 2 screeners, the other one missing as Dawson waves him off. Prior League looks like they might hold for the last shot here. They're looking for up, and now here comes Garcia. Now Nissen works his way around the double screen, looking to roll it to the basket. Nothing there, throws it back to Garcia. Up top, 3-ball on the way, short off the front iron. Rebound, that's Kokacher. That's his second rebound now over to Schrum. 22 seconds to go in the game, or in the half. Will Farmington wait? And now we're going to get a foul on Garcia. That's definitely going to be his second. And if this one's not on him, that will definitely be the star treatment.
No, it was on him. He was the only guy around there.
Special shout out, speaking of Dawson, to Ardell Nilsson, our biggest fan and our biggest supporter. If you could keep lobbying for us to get better equipment, we might be able to get our scoreboard camera working.
Might be a good time to talk about our sponsors. How often do you guys roll through those?
Well, if you listen, you would know. Generally, sometime between 0 and 1 time per game, which we should up. Free throw, no good. Scheller goes up high to get the rebound. Lakers with numbers. Now Sam's going to hold it. 15 seconds to go. And if I have a prediction here, it's Sam Nissen time. He loves that last shot. He's got that mentality of a shooter. Swings it wide. Veldman passes on the 3, and he's going to get a walk as he went up, down. And now with 3.5 seconds to go, good news for Farmington fans. Bada back into the game. He took that awful fall. We thought it was a torn ACL, but it looks like it was just a boo-boo.
Yeah, just a little.
So Prior Lake going to bring a little bit of pressure here. 3.5 seconds to go.
Farmington
Up
was
8.
trying to decide who was going to sit down.
Well, nobody wants to.
I know.
And they still have 6 guys on the court, if I'm not mistaken.
Many. Number 21's just.
And now long pass up court. Green with it. Turnaround at the buzzer. It's good!
Oh,
wow!
Goodness. Wow!
The baseball heave gets the fans on their feet as Green hits the turnaround 3.
That was fun to see, but not so good for the Lakers.
Not good for the Lakers, but they still lead at halftime by 5. Your score at halftime, 34-29, and lucky for you Laker fans, it's pep band time.
Actually, it's just the kind of thing that just makes you smile, right?
That's a memory that kid will never forget.
Wow. I think it's a good time to run through the sponsors.
Yes, that is a great time. That'd be a great job.
I have them right here. Okay, so gold sponsors this year. Peterson, Scadam Realtors. Love both those guys. Tin Shed. Go down there for your favorite pizza or Caesar salad. Simon's Flooring. These are the silver sponsors. Simon's Flooring. James Modi, CPA. I think he does my mom's taxes. Carboni's. Gotta love John Kirkow and family. Shakami, Midwaukee Sioux Community. The Wilds Golf Course. Burning Home Group. I kind of like them a lot.
They are awesome.
Actually, they're kind of my favorite. That's me, though. The Point Restaurant, can't go wrong with some soup and salad there. And then Lakeside Family Eye Care. That's a great, in the new building, right on 21. Bronze sponsors, Jason Walgrave, Remax Advantage Plus. Love him.
He out of jail?
Yeah, he didn't do any jail time, no. Laker Tavern and Pizza. Gotta love that place. Gene Mullins, Ameriprise Financial. Love him. Viking Liquor, never been there. The Prior Lake Dairy Queen. I don't know what they sell.
They sell goodness.
Prior Lake Rental Center.
Yay, it's there.
A lot. Rodan and Fields, Michelle Roving. John Hartwig. Thrivent Financial, O'Connor Insurance Agency. Never heard of him. And then Hy-Vee.
Hy-Vee. And closed circuit out to GM. That's initials only. But we do have your sponsor application, and let's just say that he might be a Laker booster, but he might be a Stream Team spot booster. Depending on where that money is going to go, our great benefactor, GM, is going to be contributing some money, and we'd like to see it go to new equipment for the Stream Team, and that would be a lifelong contribution, at least a 5-year sponsorship. So with 7:57 to go on the clock in halftime, Lakers up 34-29. We're going to step aside, take a little breather, try not to touch any of these cords that are delicately balanced here and may shut everything down. We'll be right back. Put him on. Put him on. We have a certainly great interview for you now. Surprise, surprise, but who has showed up? But Shelray Freetley, a.k.a. Farmington Mom. We believe it was her back in 5th and 6th grade when Farmington was a bunch of ragtag, ragamuffins throwing Lakers to the floor everywhere, and she'd be screaming from the rafters. That's a foul. That's a foul. That's a foul. Shelray, put these on. Shelray, it's great to have you here. Thanks for joining us in the press box at halftime. Let's get right to it. How's Caden doing at St. Mary's?
He's doing awesome. Not so, needs a little work the last 2 games, but they're going to come out tomorrow. And
do they have a victory yet this year?
They do.
They do. So they've already improved on last season.
Exactly.
New coach.
New coach.
And from what I understand, Caden's getting an immense amount of playing time.
He is.
I may have heard he's their best player already.
He's good.
Now, we believe, as we went back through the archives, that you are, in fact, Farmington Mom, who used to scream from the rafters. Can you confirm?
I cannot confirm nor deny.
All right. Well, there you have it. All right. Now, younger brother, Dylan Freetley. He looks like he's getting some playing time tonight.
He is.
He looks pretty sharp out there.
Not bad, not bad.
And is Farmington having a good season?
They're 500.
Okay. It looks like every time we turn it over, they turn it right back to us. They are good sports and obviously want us to win.
Well, a little closer than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, well, let's talk about that turnaround jumper at the buzzer.
Yeah.
Is that Eli Green? It was Eli Green.
That was Miles Mendez. It was Miles Mendez.
They switched jersey numbers?
No, Eli is out. He's hurt.
Oh, well, poor Miles Mendez, because he hasn't got a mention tonight because our sheet shows number 24 as Eli Green.
Oh, it's Miles Mendez.
All right, well, there you have it. Well, Eli, closed circuit to Eli. Congratulations on that halftime buzzer beater. Miles, well, you're just going to have to suck it up and get no credit for it when you play this back for your kids and the video is grainy and the announcers are going to be talking about what a great shot Eli Green hit. It won't be you. That's what you get for changing numbers.
That's right.
Which, if I'm not mistaken, that is also a South Suburban violation. And so now we might be talking about will Farmington have to forfeit?
Negative. I think the program's wrong.
All right, now we're getting an update. Mankato State is here, and they are talking to Sheila Nissen, and it looks like they're making financial arrangements. Are they talking Pell Grants over there? So exciting news. Exciting scouts have been everywhere.
That's right. The Farmington band is awesome.
And
Listen.
Tony the Tiger was here earlier tonight. Is he a regular at these games?
He is a regular.
Or is it just Tony the Tiger night?
He's a regular.
Now, I saw him raise his paw and say, they're okay.
Good job, Mike.
Excellent. All right, with 2 minutes to go, we're going to take a little break. We'll be back to bring you all the second half action here on the Laker Broadcast Network.
All right, go Tigers.
Thank you for joining us, Shell Ray. For your efforts tonight in the press box, you're going to receive a year's supply of Turtle Wax and a Timex watch. It takes a licking, but keeps on ticking. Back in two.
Woo!
Well, welcome back, Laker fans. The halftime clock has stopped at 29.1 seconds to go as the Lakers slow to come out of the locker room. They don't need any warm-ups as they're shooting a crisp 50% from the floor tonight. And now we're getting a change in the booth. Abby has taken over for Kenzie, who said, you know what, I have had enough of your camaraderie and tomfoolery. And now we'll have Abby taking over at the camera. Kenzie will slide out to the truck and bring you all the instant replay you're so familiar and used to seeing all season long on our broadcast. Lakers in, fives all around. The halftime clock is stuck, it's broken, and the refs are just waving them back to the floor as they try to figure out how to turn on the scoreboard clock.
Yeah, you can just go back.
Yes, well, you're going to need internet access. Has that made it to Farmington yet? Barely.
She can run it off her cell phone. We got to give a shout out to Caitlin Freely, who's down in Winona. Just found out he's listening in. He found out he can go onto YouTube.
Oh.
And see his brother play.
Yes.
And then he can go back and listen to his mom's interview.
Yes.
Now, does her Turtle Wax include both cars, Jim's car and her car, or is it?
Well, obviously Jim's car is going to need more than her car is, so I would just give it all to Jim, but just not tell us because there are restrictions apply.
Here, she's going to take a picture.
Oh, look at the new stream team.
From all the way from Farmington.
All right, good news. Farmington scorekeepers have figured out how to turn the clock back on, and now the halftime clock continues to run.
She's going to get in here.
There's our halftime booth. Now,
Send it to me.
Now, as we were off the air, we did do some talking, and we have good and bad news for Coach Schweim. Definitely best dressed Laker on the floor tonight, but he's going to lose out to the Farmington coach. So our season standings are Craig's got 2, Dane's got 1, Miller's got 2, and now the Farmington coach has 1. Also, another change, Eli Green is out for the year so far, hasn't played, number 24. So Miles Mendez took his jersey. So that was Mendez who knocked down that big shot at the half. Now kick out to Sam through his hands, hits the end line, out of bounds, turnover Lakers.
I like it when we do those early, just get them over with.
We do tend to do it early and then rebound late.
Okay, back to the best dressed. I will say, I really, really wanted to give it to Coach Schweim.
Me too.
Tonight, that was on my plan. It was in my playbook. But then that Farmington coach just surprised me.
Yeah, I mean, where else can you get a burnt orange Argyle jersey between Farm-Tucky and Tennessee?
A sweater vest.
Sweater vest. Yes, now that's 25 with it. That's Ask. Looks to pump it down low. Kicks it out. That's Miles Mendez. 3-ball hard off the back iron. Rebound Garcia. Lakers looking to run. Robert Jones all the way up on the right side, but Garcia takes it himself. Nobody guards him. 3-ball on the way. Rims out. No good. Rebound tapped around. That's Bada comes down with it. He had the first half injury, then rallied his way back. Schrum now feeds it over to Borman. Borman, if that is his real name, as Farmington playing a lot of head games tonight, switching their players around. Yeah. Now Mendez drives to the lane, formerly known as Eli Green. He drives to the basket, gets the layup, gets the foul. It's a 3-point game with Mendez going to the line.
Not Menendez.
Well, that might also explain why Eli Green's listed at 5'10" and Miles Mendez is listed at 6'5".
It makes all the sense in the world, but why would you change numbers? I don't.
Free throw rattles out. Rebound Jones gets it up to Nissen. Here comes Sammy down the right side. He's joined on the floor by the original starting 5, Nick Mullins, Darson Garcia, Jaquez Jaycox, and Robert Jones. Now they pump it down low to Jones. He's working on the low block. He's got single coverage. Now here comes a double turnaround floater. Hard off the back iron. Rebound Garcia. No good. Rebound Garcia.
Nice
good.
Job.
Garcia picks up 2 rebounds and an easy basket.
Yes.
Borman back with it. He's working on Garcia. Has to give it up. Gets it over to Ask. Ask now picks up his dribble. Over to Bada and over to Mendez. Mendez with Schrum cutting up top. He scored 5 straight. Beautiful pass down low, but he can't turn around with Robert Jones in his face. Long 3-ball off the backboard for Bada. The bank is open. And it's a 2-point Laker lead. Mullins with it up top. Now Mullins with it. Back over to Jaycox. Jaycox picked up 3 fouls in the first half, so to get an extended sit. And now he drives in the lane. Beautiful pass down low to Robert Jones. 2-handed jam, and that gets the Laker bench up and on their feet, and also our camera women on their feet as well.
They are loving it.
4-point Laker lead. Borman back with it. He picks up a screen, almost a screen, as Garcia went right through that like a hot knife through butter. Mendez pull up from the free throw line. Short rebound Nissen. He puts a beautiful pass right into the Laker bench as he went with the hook shot pass over Garcia's head, out of bounds. It's going to be Farmington ball. Good news, every time we've turned it over, Farmington's giving it right back to us.
They answer us.
Hopefully is no exception here as Borman takes his time. And now that's Borman driving in the lane. Off the backboard, no good. Rebound Jones as Jaquez looked to take that charge.
End to end.
Good hustle there by Jaquez. Now Jones with it. He's got the ball up top to Mullins. Mullins over to Jaycox. He fakes a 3, drives in, now gets pushed back. Over to Sammy on the right wing. Sammy's got Garcia cutting up top. Instead, he pumps it down low to Jones. 12-footer on the way. That is air ball. Mullins tracks down the rebound in the corner and then dribbles it off his foot out of bounds. That's going to be another Laker turnover. And it is a groggy night here in Farmington as a sluggish Laker team only has 38 points as we're under the 15-minute mark here in the second half.
Lakers are using the 3 big guys, though, a lot tonight.
Yes, Lakers going big.
They're going big.
Now back come the Farmington with the ball. That's Mendez with it, looking to post up Schrum. Up top they go instead to Ask. Ask swings it wide to Borman. Borman slides down. Beautiful backdoor pass. Down low they go. That's Ask off the back iron. In and good. Back to a 2-point lead.
Game.
Can you believe it?
No, I'm actually a little surprised right now.
And I'll tell you what, Farmington's always played us tough. They're a gritty, tough squad. And now Scheller to the lane. Spin move. Turnaround hook. That rattles home. He's got 8, and I believe he's the Lakers' leading scorer tonight.
Now we got Schweim calling a timeout.
Timeout on the floor, 40-36 Lakers. And if you ever wanted to be a camera person, you can ask Kenzie or Abby what it's like, but you're glad you're not the Farmington cameraman who has to wear the tripod on his shoulder. That does not look comfortable at all.
No.
If we can get a tight shot.
Oh, they got one over here, too.
They got one over there, but if we can get that shot of that floor one, I'm not sure what that is, but that does not look comfortable. Almost looks like he got paralyzed, and he's wearing a halo camera, kind of like a GoPro.
And does Abby have the ability to zoom in pretty good?
Yeah.
When she gets a chance, I want her to zoom in on that Farmington sweater vest for the head coach. If we're going to give when he turns, she'll be able to see it. But he definitely did a good job getting more of a blaze orange than a gator orange here, or a Tennessee orange.
Well, if it was gator orange, he would definitely win best dressed.
Well, yeah, but
and that is definitely Tennessee orange.
There we go. There we go. Look at that. Look at that.
All right, the coaches look cool, calm, and collected. That's Farmington hanging around. And this is what they want. They want to slow the game down, make it a 1 or 2 possession game late, and then try to steal one. Now Prior Lake brings a little bit of pressure.
He has to be a little careful. He's got 3 fouls right now.
You are correct. Now Borman back with it. He's working on Garcia. Garcia's got 2. Now Mendez with the screen. Hedged off nicely by Garcia up top to Schrum. Swing it wide. That's Hauschka with it, who just checked into the game back up top. That's Hartus, who also just checked into the game. Borman down to Hartus. Hartus back to Borman. And again, Farmington shows a lot of patience, and they're not afraid to run a bunch of clock. Now Mendez with it. He drives to the lane. Floater off the back iron. In and good. Back down to a 2-point lead. You can't fault the Laker defense. They've only given up 38 points, but the offense only has 40.
Good point. Good point.
Thanks. Now Jaquise over to Scheller. He passes on the 3. Swings it over to Sam. Sam at the arc. Now backpedals. And Prior Lake going to reset up. Twin bigs coming up top as he waves everybody off. He swings it up top to Robert as Scheller cuts down low over to Garcia. Garcia with Mendez on him. Hits Jaquise. He drives in the lane. Beautiful pass down low to Scheller. Up off the backboard. In and good. And Scheller in double figures. And now that ball is stolen nicely by Sammy. Good speed there, but he lost it out of bounds. Great hustle play there by Sam Nissen.
I think we got to pick up the speed. I think when we go fast, they fall down on the ground a little bit.
Well, that's always been Farmington's MO. They try to slow us down, slow us down. And tonight it's working as the lead's at 4. Scheller leading all scorers with 10 for the Lakers. Now it's Hauschka. He gets away with a double. Oh, he almost got away with that double dribble. You can't do that. So for you kids out there watching at home, it's all about fundamentals. Double dribble is not allowed in basketball.
Oh, no wonder I was horrible at basketball. Can you dribble with 2 hands?
Nope.
Oh.
Well, you can, just not at the same time.
Oh.
It's called a crossover. Now Sam with it. He's got Jaquise up top, uses him, and Jaquise going to bark out a play. Twin bigs come up top. It looks like they're ready to run horns. Robert calling for the ball. He slides it over to Sam. Sam picks up a screen, gets it back up top to Robert. And the fans letting Robert have it. Now Sam, free throw line jumper hard off the back iron. Rebound tapped around. And that's Borman. He comes down with the rebound up to Mendez. He's got Schrum on his right. Instead, he goes to Hauschka.
Oh, man.
And now Mendez to the rack off the backboard. No good. Rebound Scheller. He's been everywhere tonight. His best game of the season now quickly up to Jaquise. Across the timeline he goes. Spins in the lane. Kicks it out to Garcia. Garcia looking to drive. And it is going to be off his foot. Out of bounds. Farmington ball. Good strip away there by Mendez. He knocked it off Garcia's leg harmlessly out of bounds.
Harmlessly if you're Farmington.
Well, it didn't hit anybody.
Well, harmless because we don't have the ball back, Laker ball.
Well, good point. Good point.
So not harmless.
Just like at home, Julie is always right. Now Hauschka over to Hartus. Now Schrum with it. He's gone the whole way tonight, and we're going to get a foul. And that foul is going to be on...
I think it might be on Scheller. No. It is on Carson Scheller.
That's going to be his second.
Again, it was like a retaliation.
Team second. This is another game of your crazy bus stop. Now Bata in, Ask in, Borman out, Mendez out, also known as Eli Green. Schrum set to inbound. Not a lot of movement there for Farmington. They have to go up top. That's Bata comes down with it. And now O'Connor set to check in for the Lakers. That's Ask with it. He gets himself into a little bit of trouble, throws it in the lane. Schrum pull up, good. And Farmington refuses to go away. 42-40. It's a gutty effort here by the Farmington Tigers tonight. They're giving the Lakers all they can handle in their closest game since Park Center. Now Jaquise kick out, wide open 3-ball from Sam.
Gosh.
That is in and good. And now we might have an injured Robert Jones, but he gets up. Fortunately, now over to Schrum. Nissen, 3 threes on the night. He's got 9. And that's Hartus, 3-ball on the way. That's no good. Rebound Garcia. Long pass up court to Sammy. He's got one man to beat. He drives in the lane, and we're going to get a blocking foul on Hartus. Farmington's coach doesn't like it. The Farmington fans don't like it, but the Laker fans love it. O'Connor in, Scheller out. Good minutes there for Scheller. And now with 11:15 to go, Lakers up 5, looking to pull away. Out to Sam, 3-ball on the way. That's rims out, no good. Rebound, O'Connor! And he gets pushed from... Oh another
gosh.
Terrible call.
I think Joe O'Connor just threw his hat, and he doesn't even have a hat on.
Yeah, the fans didn't like that. O'Connor didn't like it. He got bumped from behind. And then the refs, who have had a on and off night, definitely off there. I don't know what they have. They must be Geico kind of guys because State Farm not getting that call. Now Farmington back with it, down by 5. Can they answer the bell one more time? That's Ask with it, crossing over on Robert Jones. Long cross-court pass, Schrum, 3-ball with Nissen closing out. Short front iron in the corner. That's tracked down by Hauschka, but it out of bounds. It's going to be Laker ball.
I think the calls are going to go their way, and eventually it's got to turn. All right, 24 is going back in.
Now Mendez / Green back into the game and Freely into the game. Out for Farmington goes Hauschka and Ask. Ball goes into Jaquise. This Farmington shows a little bit of pressure. Now that pressure sags off. Jaquise long pass up court. And they've got Robert wide open. And they got Sam wide open on the left wing. They don't see him and get it to him in time. Instead, Garcia at the elbow turns and faces. And this is Garcia time. Pull up, elbow jumper,
nice.
Net.
Just a matter of time before he says, okay.
Right, that jumper was wet. Laker lead at 7. It was down to 2 for most of the second half. And now the Lakers starting to pull away. Schrum, floater, no good. Rebound, no good. Tapped out of bounds. It's going to stay Farmington ball. But I'll tell you what, they missed 2 bunnies there. And if you're going to knock off a juggernaut like the Lakers, you're going to have to make those bunnies. That's where you talk, dear.
I know. I'm just trying to decide. Remember on the way over, I was told one time I talked too much, one time I talked too little, and we were supposed to fight on the way home. So I'm kind of like Goldilocks.
You are like Goldilocks. Now Schrum drives baseline, floater, no good. Rebound tapped in, no good. Rebound on the floor, and that is going to be Farmington ball as that ball is knocked out of bounds by DG3. 10-10 to go here in the second half. Lakers up 7, 47-40 in what can only be described as a dogfight. Now into Schrum. He's working on Jaquise. He drives. We're going to get a blocking foul on Jaquise, and that's going to be foul number 4.
That. I knew they were going to try that.
Looks like he's got his feet planted, and now Mullen's going to get up off the bench, and he's going to come into the game.
I'd like to see that again.
Abby in the truck, can you get us a instant replay on that?
We need to rewind on that.
We're going to slow it down, and that should have been a charge.
I mean, how is that? He was standing there.
Agreed. Now up top they go. That's Freely with it, working on O'Connor, and we're going to get another terrible call.
Oh my goodness, the fans are going crazy.
Now the official looks like he should be in a Minoxidil commercial. Instead, calls a foul on O'Connor. O'Connor doesn't like that call at all, and he's now fuming.
Well, I guess you can't even
kick out Freely, 3-ball. That's no good. Rebound Garcia. He's got numbers up top. He sees Jones, but that pass is intercepted by Schrum. Schrum playing free safety there. Looked like Clemson safeties last night as they take out Alabama.
9.5 minutes in the second half.
Speaking of that game, true or false, Julie, the Gators finished number 8 in the coaches poll.
That would be true.
No, that'd be false.
Oh, shoot.
They finished number 7 in the coaches poll and number 6 in the AP poll. Now beautiful pass in and out at Schrum. He passes on the original 3. Now takes one. That is in and good. Leads back down to 4. We're under 10 minutes to go.
Schweim's going to have to call timeout here or something.
Oh, good coaching now.
Jones
with it.
Like
over to O'Connor. O'Connor outside the arc has got Garcia posting up, and Farmington, or
that
Lakers,
needs to go in.
Having a tough time. Mullins tracks it down in the corner. Freely on him. And now Freely just takes it away from him. Gets it over.
Took it from him, and that would have been a foul.
To Hartus, and now up top they go. Ball's on the floor. Picked up by Garcia. Lakers got numbers.
Faster.
Mullins with it right to the hoop. And then he backs it back out. O'Connor screaming for the ball. He's got it. 3-ball on the way. Good! It was good from the minute he left his hand, and it's the largest lead of the second half as the Lakers up 7. Schrum behind his back. He's working on Sam, and now we're going to get a reach foul on Sam. That's going to be team foul number 5 to Farmington's 1. And Schweim not liking any of it. There have been some pretty sketchy calls. At times they let them play, at times they don't.
Tick-tack, tick-tack.
The inconsistency of the evening, hard for the players to digest. Now Freetley looking to inbound to the backcourt. He goes to Mendez/Green. And now Mendez with it. He's working on Jones, and he carried the ball. That's a good call right in front of him. And coming off the bad turnover, Farmington does it again and turns it right back to the Lakers.
All right, 8:40 to play.
8:40 to play here in the second half. Lakers up 50-43. Sammy with the ball. He waves off O'Connor as he cuts down to the corner. Up top to DG3 they go. And this would be a great time for a DG3 tomahawk. Mullins into a double. Kicks it up top. Now over to Sam. Passes on the three at the elbow. Beautiful pass down low to Jones. Jones turns, faces. In he goes. Doesn't get the dunk, but he gets the layup and the foul. And that foul is going to be on number 25, Ask. And he's like, no, I don't get it.
There's nothing you can do about that.
Nothing you can do about that.
Farmington's rotating their players fast. I mean,
Schrum in.
Everywhere.
Hauschka in.
Look at them. They're.
Freetley out. And Bata out.
I mean, and there's so many. I mean,
Isn't it cool? You do this and you learn all the players' names really quick.
Yeah.
Jones, free throw coming, looking to make it a 10-point Laker lead as Lakers starting to pull away. That's no good.
Oh,
Rebound,
nice
Nissen,
job.
3-ball on the way. That's good.
There you go.
And it's a 12-point Laker lead. Biggest of the game. And what was a 2-point game for most of the half, and now a turnover. Sam gets it, long pass up court, and that is turned away.
Oh, and nice
almost turned over by Sam. Rejected by Mendez, but there's going to be a foul on the play. Coach Ray loves it. Coach Schweim loves it. And Garcia goes to the line. Quiet scoring night for him, but he's starting to get his numbers too.
He's got 8 minutes, and he's going to start just.
First free throw on the way. Nothing but net.
He's going to start pulling away now.
And now Farmington sense it. They're making a change. For the first time tonight, Gabe Bassett into the game. He's a 6'3", and that might be generous. 6'3", 11th grader. No, maybe not. He's standing next to 6'2" O'Connor, and he might have an inch on him. Second free throw on the way. That's in and good. Leads at 14. And the Lakers finally find their footing over the last 2 minutes and blow the lead from 2 up to 14. It's a 12-0 Laker run.
O'Connor just did a great job sparking him there.
Exactly. Now
Pretty
here comes
gritty.
Bassett. He swings it over. Quick pull-up by Ask. That's an air ball. Borman tracks it down in the corner. Ball falls out of bounds, though, before he could fling it back in. And now Jones set to inbound. And now this thing is starting to go the Lakers' way, as we knew it would.
Well, you don't know for sure.
Well, you never know. The game's never over till it's over.
Assumptions, right? You can say on paper the talent appears.
Exactly. Veldman also
you
in
never
for the
know.
Lakers. And don't forget, if you're a South Suburb coach watching this, because this is now our huddle tape broadcast, any disrespect to the other teams is all in good fun. Now down low to Veldman. He pumps a beautiful pass over to Robert Jones. Up off the backboard.
Nice.
In and good. Great dish there from Veldman.
So that's kind of like disrespect towards me when you're joking with me at home. That's all
Right,
good fun.
right.
Yeah, I totally get that. But
Now long pass. That's Bassett with it. He feeds it over to Hauschka, and around they go. Quick ball movement here. Schrum, 3-ball corner, no good. Rebound. That wasn't Mendez, but that was 25 Ask. He came soaring in to lay it back in. Farmington's first basket in just over 3 minutes. Now Nissen with it. He's got Garcia posting up, and Garcia wanted instead back up top to Jones. And now they got Garcia down low. Jones to the rack. Rejected!
Oh, he's got to be careful doing that.
And that's number 14. Borman with the Euro.
That kid might have broke his elbow.
And that foul is going to be on Sam Nissen. That's going to be, I believe, his first.
Look at Robert is going over to discuss that with the ref. Like, how was that not a foul down here on me?
I think when you get all ball, I believe it's just a block.
I don't know. I think that looks like they're discussing it.
O'Connor checking back into the game. Borman free throw in and good. Leads down to 13. If you're just joining us, Lakers off to a sluggish start tonight. Then they rallied, had an 8-point lead until Mendez had a turnaround off balance, almost out of bounds, 3 at the buzzer, cut it to 5. Then Farmington for most of the second half had it at 2 before a late Laker 12-0 surge pushed it to a 14-point lead. which brings us to where we sit now. Lakers up 12, 59-47, just under 7 to go in the second half. Nissen slides by the defense to the lane and then wisely pulls it back out, and we're going to get a reach foul, and that's going to be on number 25, Ask. He didn't like that call. So it seems if you get...
Well, remember when you said, first half, hardly any fouls are letting him play?
Right.
Then what happens?
Well, it seems like if you get stabbed or shot on the court, not a foul, but if somebody blows on you, it is a foul.
I think they just slowed it down or something. It was going along quite nicely.
Now Sam slides to his left, swings it over to Mullins. Mullins has Garcia up top. Garcia with a one-on-one matchup that's favorable for him. Swings it over to O'Connor. Doesn't hesitate on the three.
Yeah.
Good, and that's back-to-back threes for O'Connor. Mom and Dad are happy. They won't have to break this game down in the car ride home. And now Borman with it in the corner. Leads at 15. And that's a turnover.
Nice.
Taken away by Garcia. He's got numbers. He's got Mullins with him. And as he's going for the nifty behind the back pass to Mullins.
16 shoe. That happens.
It hits Garcia in the foot, out of bounds. Garcia, just like Tua Tagovailoa last night, said that one's on me, guys.
Yeah, that was not. That was just like, my foot's big, and it got in the way.
Let's just say Tua is no Felipe Franks.
Oh, Gator quarterback.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, if you're wondering, when can I
Sophomore.
see this Laker team in action again, they stay on the road for the next 2 games. Friday night at 7, we're in Egan. And then Saturday, it's Battle 13 down in New Prague. Borman knocks down a 3 for Farmington. 12-point Laker lead. Mullins back with it. He slides it over to Jones. Now Jones over to Nissen. Nissen's got a cutting O'Connor. Can it be 3 in a row? It is! No, it's not. It looks so good when it left his hand. And now Mom and Dad do have to talk to him on the way home. Ask back with it.
Shot.
He swings it wide. That's Hartus with it. Back up top to Ask. He drives in the lane. Left-handed layup in and good. Back down to 10. 5:33 to go, but quickly back come the Lakers. We're going to get a foul behind the play, and that's going to be on
number 2.
Number 2. Actually, you could say that was a good foul. The Lakers had numbers, and Farmington had fouls to burn, not in the bonus, so it's just going to be a side out. Back into the game comes Jaquise.
Good point.
And Jaquise got to be a little bit careful. He's got 4 fouls with just over 5:30 to go.
I think he can.
For sure he can do it.
Stick it out.
Jaquise takes his time as Farmington slides into a 1-3-1 zone, looking to slow down the Lakers shooters. Now O'Connor with it. Up top to Jaquise. Jaquise down on the below block to Garcia. And there's no zone that can guard that. And Garcia's fouled on the basket. It's just not fair.
Yeah.
Dawson Garcia, please report to the principal's office. You are guilty of bullying, and you're probably going to have to serve some sort of suspension now.
I've heard that. The one little part of the game I listened to the other day.
Hey, if anything, we like to be consistent and repeat ourselves nonstop.
Orange is the color bullying. It's bully prevention color, and that would be Farmington's color.
Garcia free throw rattles home. 13-point Laker lead. 5:13 to go.
We are anti-bullying, by the way. Can you make sure you...
Yeah, oh, yeah, we are for sure against it, which is why we're calling Dawson out for bullying his way to the basket. Now quickly up to Schrum in the corner. That's Ask. He's got nowhere to go, so Farmington's going to have to retreat. He's doubled up top. Nice pass there to Schrum, and a beautiful backdoor cut to Hauschka. He goes up off the board, and O'Connor throws him 3 rows deep, but in a sign of sportsmanship, goes over and helps him up.
Who is that on even?
O'Connor took his fair share of hits during the football season as quarterback, and now tries to dish one out. He probably should have been a defender.
Job, yeah.
Maybe free safety. Hauschka free throw in and good. 4:56 to go, 65-53, Lakers on top. Second free throw coming from Hauschka. No relation to Seattle's kicker. That is in and good, and now Green/Mendez checks back in. Hauschka goes out after making the 2 free throws. Leads at 11. It's been a pesky Farmington team all night, but Lakers have exploded here in the last 5 minutes to push that lead to double digits. Now Farmington shows some pressure. Jaquise with it up to Sammy. Sammy's got the ball, looking to split the double. He does at the lane. He's got O'Connor with him and Jaquise up top. And now here he goes. Crosses over on Ask. Picks up a screen from Garcia. Backpedals, gets it over to Jaquise. Jaquise now with it, looking for a screen. And we're going to get a reach foul on Borman. Good call there by the official. And with the Lakers in the bonus, Jaycox goes to the line. This is kind of where you talk some more.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. I'm gonna stop apologizing, but
Yeah,
you
I'm
know
sorry,
what?
it never works.
I'm a little. It's just not up to speed.
Well, it's been about a year since you've done the last game.
I know, and
And if
it
you're
seems early in the year, and it's our first full week back to work after a really long holiday. That was 2 weeks of just mayhem, and now all of a sudden I get the phone call. Can I come out to Farmington on a Tuesday night, freezing cold wind, for an hour car ride?
Exactly. Now Jaycox gets his own rebound, gets it over to Garcia. To O'Connor. He's got Jones posting up. Feed the big fella. Now Garcia with it. He's got Jaquise wide open on the right, up top to Sam. Now Jaquise with it. He's got Jones posting up, and the smaller Farmington players doing a good job of pushing our bigs out of the lane tonight.
And they double team him quick.
And now beautiful backdoor pass, but it's just behind Jaquise. As Jaquise too speedy, and now we're going to say that ball is tipped off of Farmington out of bounds, and Farmington fans don't like that call. But us Laker fans love it, and the Laker fans applaud the ref for making a good call, or are they applauding because Scheller's coming into the game?
I think both. I think they're actually.
Now
both.
Scheller in. Looks like the Lakers are going to go with 6, but nope, Robert checks out.
I like how Robert just steps off the back end there. Like, I'm out. We can keep going here.
Right.
Come on, start the buses. We need to get these buses started. And
He's
get home.
efficient.
He's like at homework.
Julie,
These
now
kids
George
have
got in
homework.
trouble last year for saying start the buses.
Oh, I didn't mean like start him, like warm him up.
Right.
Because it's cold out.
Right.
And they do have homework. I'm sure they're looking. I'm looking at my clock. Let me tell you. It's 8:20. We're not going to get home till 10.
What are you walking?
First of all, I got to figure out how to get out of this parking lot that they changed.
Farmington.
Anybody who's coming to Farmington in the next month or two, just know they've changed their in and out process in this parking lot.
That is a good closed circuit to the 192 school district. When you change an entrance, a major entrance to your building, you might want to put a light out there.
Well, and there's no lights in the parking lot.
And I'm just glad it wasn't me driving because I would have got yelled at. Garcia, second free throw, no good. Rebound, Schrum. And here he comes.
It was so dark out there trying to get in that parking lot.
Farmington slowly glides their way up court. No hurry, down 13 with only 4 minutes to go. That's Ask. He's looking to drive on Jaquise. Kicks a beautiful backdoor pass. Mendez in the lane. Up over Scheller. Nice finish there by Green/Mendez.
67-56.
Are you surprised Farmington doesn't show a little more pressure and a little more urgency on those possessions?
They don't go away.
Nissen down to Garcia. He's doubled on the low block. Beautiful backdoor pass to Jaquise. And I'll tell you what.
That's what they call utilizing all 5 players.
Exactly. That's a beautiful pass from Garcia. And when he starts passing like that, that just makes him a 5-tool player. Now Ask with it. Elbow jumper on the way. Short, but rattles home over the front rim. Jones set the check back in, and Farmington refuses to go away.
Calling the timeout.
Leads at 11, but 3:23 to go. Timeout on the floor. Farmington. Do you look for them to bring some pressure here?
I do. They're just going to get scrappier and scrappier right now. This is where Coach Schweim's going to remind our boys just to play basketball.
Sage advice from a wise coach.
I was going to give another shout out to the other team manager for Prior Lake. I think his name is Jack. It's Jack. Jack and Grace. They're doing a great job.
You're talking about Jack Lewis or Nana?
Yeah, Jack Lewis and Grace Mays are doing a great job.
How about Nana? What do you got against him?
I don't think Nana's down there right now.
I don't think he is either.
Nana's not here tonight. He might have had homework too.
He might have.
So he had a concert.
I
thought he went to ASAP Rocky.
ASAP Rocky in town.
ASAP Rocky was at the Armory tonight.
Which, if I'm not mistaken, is why at halftime we didn't have Patty B's 3 keys to the game. He's been bringing that segment all year, but he, alas, is not on the broadcast tonight, and he's not here in
ASAP Rocky
the
with
gym.
a dollar sign is what I've been told.
Evidently, ASAP Rocky more important than Laker Farmington basketball.
Yeah. Nana said that too. But no, managers are doing a great job getting Lakers some water. And the bench seems to have some decent enthusiasm too tonight. I mean, some of them seem like it's hard to get up, but not all of them. I mean, they're doing a good job.
Yep.
And we said that, a little energy from the bench.
Exactly. So Farmington brings some pressure, and at some point they're going to have to start fouling. Nissen now with the ball. Schrum on him.
You think they're going to start fouling soon, huh?
No, they're going to have to do something. Down 11 with 3 minutes to go. And that's Sam with the ball, knocked away from him. Schrum goes diving on the floor, but Sammy gets it back. Now Lakers with numbers, out to Garcia, but he wisely passes on the 3 as Lakers going to slow it down, run some yellow kill here. Now to Jones. Jones has it. He's got Jaquise cutting. Doesn't give it to him. Feeds a long pass over to Nissen. He doesn't hesitate on the 3. That rattles its way home. And that should be the nail in the coffin.
Help.
Lakers up 14. Nissen with 4 threes on the night. He's got 12. And now a steal by Nissen. He goes sliding out of bounds. Fight on the floor, and we're going to get a
How
jump
did
ball.
the ref not see? Schweim was almost out to the logo.
Schweim on the court.
He was
Shoes scuffing.
sliding out, almost to the logo, almost did like the splits.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, Farmington has a definite rule: no dress shoes on the basketball court.
I think he couldn't help it.
And
It's like
Schweim
crossing the
violated
line.
that rule.
It's like
there's
crossing the line when you go bowling. You go across that line and boom, down.
yes.
So I can't believe they couldn't see him.
Possession arrow points to Farmington. It's a 14-point Laker lead, under 3 minutes to go. Lakers should have no problem closing this one out. Now Ask drives in the lane,
They're
fakes the
gonna start
three,
launching some threes.
and clock begins to just tick, 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 tick as Farmington stays in no hurry. They're showing good patience, but that's not good when you're down by a lot. Ask to the lane, layup in, no good, rolls out, rebound Jones up to Jaquise, and will the Lakers pull it out, or are they just going to go in for the kill now? Jones goes in for the dunk, rejected by Mendez/Green, no foul call.
I don't know about that.
Now Ask gets it, foul on O'Connor, and that's not what the Lakers need with a clock stoppage here. And that gives the Farmington fans something to cheer about, and that'll give Miles/Green something to cheer about, or Mendez/Green, something to tell his kids about when Jones is in the NBA.
Right.
As he's headed off to Division I Denver next year.
Smacked him out in the face.
Ask, free throw on the way. Clang, rebound off Garcia. And it's going to be a Laker ball. As Schrum came in, knocked the ball out of Garcia's hands, off Schrum. And now Farmington going to show a little more pressure as fans start to head for the exits.
I'm not saying start the buses because of like they're going to win, but they're probably cold.
Well, last year George got himself in trouble for saying start the tractors.
Oh, track.
He had to get that. Now we're going to get a reach foul. That's on Schrum. Nissen to the line. And he's going to add to his total here.
I like Schrum's hustle, not going to lie. He's flinging himself on the floor.
He's a battler.
He's
a
got
6'2" senior.
He might want to wear a second elbow sleeve.
Yeah, or none. Or none.
Two if you're going to fling yourself like that.
Nissen free throw in and good. Good scoring night for Sam. He's got at least 13. Maybe more.
Like, how would you even know that? Like,
well, he's got 4 threes, and he just made a free throw.
Oh, all right.
12 plus 1 equals 13. I'm pretty good at math. Pretty good. Nissen's second free throw coming. That is good as well. He's got at least 14 now.
Huh, good.
Lead up to 16. Remember, it was 2 at about the 8-minute mark. Or about the 10-minute mark.
Nice.
Steal by O'Connor. Will he dunk
He's
it?
going to bring it back.
No, smart, heady play by a smart, heady player as he pulls that one out. And Prior Lake's just content to run a bunch of clock now.
Well, we know no matter what, O'Connor smart enough to be an insurance agent.
Now
right?
Jones doubled up top. Beautiful pass down low to O'Connor.
Oh, darn it.
Pass too hot to handle. But I'll tell you what, good news there. Lakers killed off another 20 seconds of clock. That puts us 20 seconds quicker to going home. Reminder, we'll be in Egan Friday night at 7 o'clock. I believe George will be back from his 1-game suspension for failing his IQ test.
No, I don't think George is back yet.
Well, we will find out now. Stolen by Garcia. A call from 50 feet away, and the fans are outraged. If there were Yelp reviews on this officiating crew, it would definitely be 2.5 stars. Mendez/Green checks back in. Hauschka out. Going to the line is number 14, Borman. He's had a good night, too. He's knocked down a couple threes. Free throw on the way, in and good. He's a good shooter. He's a 6'5" senior. Lakers looking to move to 8-1 on the season.
So let me get this straight. Prior Lake booster pays for, well, I suppose not the cameras and stuff. The stream team is sponsored by Laker Booster.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure of all that back office interaction. All I know is that our
checks.
checks.
I'm just curious how you get in trouble. Yeah, who's your paycheck coming from? Because, I mean, to start a tractor's not.
It's weird, but it comes from Fox Sports Net.
The check does?
Yeah, weird.
Sweet.
Who knew?
So do we pay taxes for tonight's game in Dakota County? How's this work?
Yeah, you're exactly right.
City taxes and county taxes in Dakota.
That's why we went to play in South Dakota last year, because they have no state income tax, and George needed the money.
Right, before Christmas. But it was after Christmas.
Yeah, for his man braces.
For his Lightning Kugel.
Nissen, second free throw, no good. Leads at 14, 1:28 to go. And now it's just down to Nitzen pieces. Long pass up to Garcia. Intercepted
but just
by Borman. And now back to Hauschka. Hauschka drives in the lane. Kicks it out. Schrum with it. Floater. Rejected by Robert Jones.
All right.
Great block there. Here come the Lakers with numbers. Garcia looking to go to the rack. And up ball, a double bounce pass over to Nissen in the corner.
Cool.
Nissen pulls it back out over to Jaquez. Jaquez, fancy spin, moved out to Ghana.
Now what?
And now we're going to get another foul. The ref should know just to let this thing tick away, as I don't think Farmington thinks they are going to be able to free throw their way back into this thing.
Would be really unusual.
Stranger things have happened, but...
That's what George would say, I bet.
Yep. First free throw, no good. Second free throw coming.
Stranger
Lakers in
things
the double
have
bonus.
happened.
Up
So
74-60.
So Friday at Egan.
Friday at Egan. Saturday, it's Battle 13. And now number 12 set to check in. That's Jackson Vedras. He's a 5'10 senior getting his first action of the night. Throws his warm-up to the ground, and now Mom's going to have to clean that. Schrum checks out. Gets a nice ovation from the crowd for his efforts tonight.
Band looks like they're cleaning up. That was a good band. I will tell you, I wasn't super excited when I saw them, but they redeemed themselves.
Second free throw ribs out, no good. Rebound Hauschka. And now the youngsters on the floor for Farmington, except for Borman. And that's Hauschka with it. And we're going to get a timeout call as this game refuses to end.
I can't believe it.
Everybody's having so much fun
right,
on a cold and wintry night.
Too bad we can't pull the car right up next to the building.
Well, the way you drove here, we probably can. Looks like Nick Mullins had to check back into the game. As we went down the wrong way, almost got in a head-on.
The darkest parking lot I've ever been in. I'm surprised nobody's been run over.
Well, it could have happened.
Yeah, but maybe.
Oh, did you have something important to add?
Nope, I just was going to say I bet our car ride home is nothing but positive.
It is.
Appreciative.
You have done a great job, and it's been a pleasure to have you in the booth. I hope you'll be able to return again this year.
You know, I did check to see if George is in town Friday. And if not, if you know how to get a hold of Lee Burnick, shoot him a text or phone call and tell him that you're looking to help him out on Friday night.
Exactly. Now Vetras down to Borman on the low block. Left-handed hook shot, no good. Rebound Borman, that's no good. Rebound Borman, that's no good. And now he's fouled. So an exciting 4 seconds ticked off the clock there as we've got our 20th stoppage in the last 20 seconds.
Yeah, because I think on Saturday there's a 3 o'clock game with the St. Thomas boys basketball against the Augsburg.
Yes,
I guess
alumni
you call it men's
Kevin
basketball.
McKiernan.
Kevin McKiernan for Augsburg, and you've got Connor Bear playing for St. Thomas. 2 seniors.
Could it be a grudge match? Will they throw hands?
I think it would be fun just to watch them kind of laugh and play hard against each other. So that's Saturday at 3.
In comes Scheller. Out goes Garcia. Has Garcia been benched for the first time all season? Scheller threw up double-digit points tonight in his best offensive output of the game, and DG3 doesn't look happy.
I think they know that he's got to rest a little. He's got a big, long week of a game Friday and a game Saturday.
So you're saying it's just up 14 with a minute to go. This game is unwinnable for Farmington. Nice dribbling.
Let something silly happen out
by
there,
Mullins there. Good split. Beautiful pass down low to Scheller.
Plus you put your ball handlers in, Lee.
Good point. Good point.
Not that they're not ball handlers.
Now Veldman with it. And your free throw shooters as well.
Yeah.
Now Veldman doubled over to Mullins. He's got Sammy with him wide open.
They're just lower to the ground.
He just dribbles around, and now this game looks like it is going to mercifully end as Farmington
hopefully
is done fouling. Now Jaquez with it in the lane. Goes in a couple
they need
circles.
to play the Harlem Globetrotter music.
Beautiful behind the back pass there. And now Mullins scrapes through, and now the referee is refusing to call anything.
Yeah, that
as this thing is mercifully over.
And
that's the best play the referees have made all night, as this one is going to end. Your final score, closer than it should have been. Lakers 74, Farmtucky 61. Thank you, Russ Reeds, for all your pregame help. We'll see you Friday night in Egan.